Hi, welcome to CIS 101 for the summer session. My name is Renee Riley and I'll be your instructor. First of all, I wanted to show you a little bit about using Blackboard. We will use it extensively in our course. And if you look at your Blackboard at your main page, I believe this is your main page, and you scroll down past all your courses, you should see some Blackboard support videos. Please feel free to take a look at these, look at them as often as you need to answer any questions you might have about how to work with Blackboard, how it works, and how to use it. Now, our particular course is CIS 101, so I'm going to click on that class and go into our Blackboard course. You should see right away your CIS 101 logo. You know you're in the right place. Before we get started, let's take a look at the faculty page. Again, my name is Renee Riley. I have a little bit out here for you about how to get a hold of me. Email is the preferred method. I'll be available to you as quickly as I can, and I will always try to reply within 24 hours during the work week. It might take me a little longer on the weekends. I look forward to working with you in our class. And let's get started. We're going to click here on the syllabus link. If you can follow along, that's fine. If not, you can pause and take a look and come back, or however you want to do it, that's fine. On the syllabus link, you should see all of the information about our course summarized in the course syllabus. It tells you dates, times, all the information about our class, everything that you should need to know. So as you look through this, let me know if you have any questions. I think everything should be pretty self-explanatory. In order to assist you in reviewing this syllabus, you can also print it out. So however you want to work with that, that's fine. Underneath the syllabus is the announcement screen, and that's where Blackboard should take you automatically when you click on our course link in Blackboard. I'll try to make announcements on Sunday and also on Wednesday, because our class will move so quickly being the summer semester, to try to remind you what's due and what you should be working on. Underneath that is our course calendar. Your assignments should show up on the calendar, but since we are integrated with the Cengage SAM system, there could be some differences between the calendars, and we'll talk about that a little bit more. It does make things a little bit more difficult. Underneath the calendar link is the documents link. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. In the documents link are some really important links for you to be sure you are taking a look at. First of all, our course schedule. This is really important. Again, we're fitting everything in to half a normal semester, so we'll have a lot due each week, a lot of assignments. Hopefully not too much for you, but it will move along at a brisk pace. For each week, you'll have some information about what lessons we'll be covering that week, what reading you should expect to do, if you have a discussion board assignment due, if you have any SAM training due, if you have any quizzes or exams due, and if you have any assignments due. Please refer back to this often. We'll try to stick pretty close to this schedule. Notice that for each week, you really have 2 lessons to accomplish, and for each lesson, you'll normally have some reading and 3 activities, either discussions, trainings, quizzes, exams, or some other sort of assignment or project. So 3 things to do at the beginning of the week and 3 things to do at the end of the week. If you take a look at these 2 lessons, Tech 1 and Tech 2, notice the dates for both of those lessons are June 6 through 12. These are our lessons we'll be working on this week. All of the assignments and activities for both of these lessons will be due in Blackboard by midnight June 12th. That will be the Sunday night. That's how our course will work. All assignments will be due on Sunday night, so please don't get yourself behind. I'm going to click back on the documents link again and take a look at some other items here. You have a link to some items that tells you a little bit about the expectations for your discussion boards, a link to your textbook, and this link to SAM information. So hopefully all of these links will be helpful to you as you get off to using your course. Notice there's nothing else down there. Now under your documents link is your discussion boards link. Please look here for discussion boards. But then the most important link for our ongoing activities will be the lessons link. Before we take a look at that, I'd like to remind you about some other important links on Blackboard. The grades link, keep track of your grades. This is the place you want to be looking. You might see some grades posted for you in SAM also. Please don't refer to your grade in SAM. Your actual grade is held in Blackboard. There's some links here within the resources link that are, again, SAM related and textbook information, and I will let you look at that on your time. The proctoring link will give you more information on how to set up for our proctored exam. This will be our PowerPoint unit exam. It will be a very short unit exam, but it will be a proctored event requiring you to go to a facility that lets you show ID. So you can refer to this link and find out all the information about taking a proctored exam through OTC. The email link will allow you to email other students or me. The Need Help link gives you information from OTC. Please refer to this if you have any other information that you're needing, and of course you can always contact me if you have questions. Now let's refer to your lessons link. Within your lessons link at the very top is a link to the course in SAM. Now we're going to have links throughout our course that take us to SAM, but we also have this main SAM course link. So if you're watching videos about how to set up your account or any other activities where it says to use your main course link, this would be the one you want at the top of our lessons. And our very first unit is Unit 1, Introduction to Technology. Within that folder, you'll see there are 3 lessons. Each lesson is highlighted with the date that it should be completed. Again, we'll move at a very brisk pace because you've elected to take this class in the summer, which is great, but means that you will need to focus and spend some time on it. Now, in the first lesson, our course introduction, I'll click on that link. Each of your lessons will be formatted this way. You'll have the lesson objective, then underneath that, you'll have the Learning Resources folder. You should always refer to this folder to look at PowerPoint presentations, chapter information from your textbook, and any other helpful information for the unit. Next on this one, we have some training from SAM, and we'll take a look at that here in a second. Next in this lesson is a quiz about the syllabus. We could go ahead and take that one right away, right? Because for this quiz, it is open book, meaning you can refer to the syllabus and other things in Blackboard to answer the questions. It's quite important, so don't forget to take it. Next, we have an assignment. And in this assignment, it says you're supposed to create a Word file and submit it to Blackboard. Send an email to your instructor with information about your computer and software. You're going to just be exploring a little bit about your computer in this activity, and you're going to refer to the system requirements for the Cengage SAM product to make sure that your system meets these requirements. At the end of each unit will be a checklist to tell you what things needed to be completed during this unit. Your Unit 1 is ready for you to begin. Before you do so, I'd like to show you a couple of more items on your Documents folder. If we take a look at that course schedule, there are some notes at the bottom of your course schedule. Don't forget about your discussions because they're 20% of your grade. They're a pretty easy way to get those points, if I do say so myself. Your training items will always be available within SAM. If you miss the due date for those training items, which is only posted in Blackboard, it will not be posted in SAM, then you will miss the points for those training activities. You can still complete the activities, however, but you will have lost the points. Now next, under quizzes, all your quizzes are open book and they have no time limit. Use the quiz as a study guide for the unit exam. Your unit exams are only one per unit, and you cannot use any resources for your unit exam, so be sure to use your quizzes and training material to prepare for those. SAM projects are another activity that will be available to you. These projects will allow 3 attempts, and some assignments will not necessarily be related to SAM, so please keep your eye on your schedule to make sure you're knowing what's due. It shouldn't be too bad because, as I mentioned, I'll post an announcement for you every week to let you know what's going on. All right, we're ready to take off. I'm going to go to the lessons page, and what I want you to do first is explore how to set up your SAM account. You're going to need to refer to the Resources tab and find some information about setting up your SAM account if you haven't already done so. Then you'll go ahead and begin on the Unit 1 information. Please email me if you have any questions. We're going to get off to a quick start, and I hope to be back with you soon. Thanks so much. We're going to have a great semester. Oh, and one other thing that I forgot to mention that's very important. As you look through the syllabus, please note that several of your assignment activities, low scores will be dropped from your grade at the end of the semester. So although there is a lot to accomplish, some lack of completion will be forgiven because it is understandable that you might not be able to get every single thing done. So please refer to the syllabus and make sure you take a look at those scores that will be dropped. We're going to have a good time, and it'll definitely be within your reach to complete this course successfully, and hopefully you'll learn a whole lot about Office. Again, please shoot me an email if you have any questions or concerns. Thank you so much. Hi. I'm sure as you're getting started with our course, you're coming up with a lot of questions, and I hope that I can help you here with a few of them. I'm looking at our course announcement page, and I'm going to click on our resources link and take a look at some of the resources available. I've been hinting around a little bit about SAM. You've seen some things about that in the syllabus. Some of you may have explored already and created an account in SAM. If you have, good job. If you haven't, SAM is our instructional facility that we'll use to learn Office. It's going to give you guided lessons and allow you to complete practice activities, give you quizzes and projects to complete. So SAM is going to make sure to be there for you and always be able to answer any of your questions. On the resources page, we have a lot of links to help you with SAM. First of all, down at the very bottom is the link to accessing your Cengage Brain SAM account. You might think, gosh, I wish you'd have had that up front and center. Sorry about that, but you'll only need it this one time just to create your account. Once you get your account created, you'll be all set and good to go. You're going to have your accounts between Blackboard and SAM linked. So when you click on SAM items in Blackboard, it'll take you directly into SAM so that you can see what's going on. Now, another handy link on your resources page, second from the bottom, is the link to your textbook. You've already found there's some other places for that. We have that in the resources link and in your documents link. Now, when you look at your textbook, again, you're going to be prompted to create an account if you haven't already. I don't have a student account, so I'm going to go ahead and say not now at this point so that I can show you what this should look like. When you click on that textbook link, you'll get the agreement, your usage agreement. I'm going to accept that. And now I'm actually at MindTap. I have my textbook availability. I can go ahead and enter the MindTap facility. Notice that when you're in MindTap, you have a lot of different options here available to you. And as you first get started, it'll show you, be sure you read these handy tutorial items so that you're ready to do things as you need to as we go through the course. One item that might come up to you is looking at the full entire book, and you can do that with this link. Some of our assignments refer to chapters in the entire book, and if you look at the entire book chapters, you should be able to tell what they're referring to there. Let me know if there's a problem with that and you can't. Okay, that's your online textbook. Lots of capabilities. Now, some other items in the resources section. We scroll back down to the bottom where we were. We were working our way up. There are some items about sending large files, using discussion boards in Blackboard, another link to the proctoring exam instructions, how to upload files and assignments. Again, you know that all of those Blackboard videos are available to you on the Blackboard main screen, which would supersede any of these instructions here, but these are handy, just little PDF documents so that you don't have to watch the whole video if you just can't remember a certain step. Above that is the Textbook Companion website. This has some additional resources available to you with your textbook. Take a look at those. Additional textbook resources are listed here. Student data files can be downloaded. Many of the videos that you're going to need to watch about how to submit projects and how to complete activities in SAM can be found here, as well as in the SAM User's Manual. You can find a lot of helpful information there. And at the very top of your resources page is the link to the Cengage Tech Support. And sometimes you may just need to get a hold of them if you're having some sort of problem with your SAM account and you just don't know what to do. They can always be there to help. Now, once we know how to create our SAM account, we can take a look at the calendar. And in the calendar on Blackboard, you're going to see some items. This can be a little bit confusing because since our assignments are split between Blackboard and SAM, we're not seeing everything all on one calendar. But looking at my Blackboard calendar, I see all of my Tech 1 and Tech 2 assignments due this coming Sunday. Some Tech 3 assignments due next Sunday. And after that, my calendar looks pretty home free in Blackboard, and you know that's not correct. So what I could do is refer to the SAM calendar in addition to the Blackboard calendar. And anytime I want to go to the main SAM site for our course, I can just click on the lessons link, and at the very top of our lessons link is the main link for our course to the SAM website. I'm going to click on that. Again, I'm going to be greeted by the login because I have not set up a student account. I'm going to say not now. You should create an account and log in so that your work will be tracked and associated with you. Now, I am looking at the calendar in SAM. Notice that it's set as the default view, so you should be able to find this calendar fairly easy as you access your SAM account. Now, on June 6th, don't get overwhelmed. We have a lot of assignments available at the beginning of the course. That's because I want to give you the entire short semester to complete these assignments as you have time. They do have due dates. Do not exceed the due dates, but you do have the assignments available to you at this time to complete. You also have all of the projects available to you in SAM. Now, the red highlights show you the actual due dates. So, on the 12th, you do indeed have a Tech 2 exam due on top of all the assignments that were due in Blackboard. On the 19th, you have Tech 2 exams, Tech 3 and your unit exam and a project. Start working on these projects. You'll need to watch the videos about how to do that. If I go to an exam and click on the link, that should take me to the exam. I'll let you go through that. So, 2 calendars. Look at SAM and look at Blackboard. Your SAM activities are not the only thing you have to be concerned about. Please remember to check both calendars to keep on top of your work. If you keep on top of your work, your assignments should be no big deal. Probably 3 to 6 hours a week, which you should expect since it's a summer course and it's a 3-credit class. More with your reading, of course, but make sure you allocate enough time. You can be very successful as you go through these activities if you allocate time for your assignments. Again, as always, please send me an email if you're having any sort of problem or if you have any questions. Thank you so much. Have a great day.